Igcse 0500 Paper 2. This is your directed writing and composition paper. You have 2 hours for this paper and it is of 80 marks. You will answer 2 questions, one from section A and one from section B. The text will be printed on the question paper insert. Section A is directed writing. Question 1 is compulsory question, which means you do not have a choice. It can either be a speech, a letter, or an email. Section B is the composition task. You have a choice. You have to answer one question from the options available. This will either have descriptive writing topic or narrative writing. Let's have a look at question 1 in more detail. Imagine you're a pupil in a school which does not have a school council. Write a speech to be given in a school assembly, giving your views on whether or not students should participate in decisions made about the school. In your speech, you should evaluate the views given in both texts about student participation, give your own views based on what you have read about whether a school council would benefit students and teachers. Base your speech on what you have read in both texts, but be careful to use your own words. Address both the bullet points. So, these 2 bullet points are most important in your task. When you plan your speech, you have to focus on these 2 bullet points, and these 2 points will become your 2 main paragraphs, the body of the speech. Begin your speech. Thank you for coming to listen to me today. So, these are the directions that are being given to you, and this is why it is called directed writing, because you have to follow directions that are given in the question. Write about 250 to 350 words. This is the word count. Up to 15 marks are available for the content of your answer and up to 25 marks for the quality of your writing. Content is the part of the insert that you're going to take out to use for ideas and you will put it in your speech. So 15 marks are for that content that you're going to take out. 25 marks are for the quality of your writing, which means how well you have expressed your thoughts, how well you have organized and structured your ideas for deliberate effect. You have to use proper range of vocabulary. Your sentence structure should be appropriate to context. Your register must be appropriate, which means what style you're using, your tone, your diction. You have to make accurate use of spelling, punctuation, and grammar. So, all this is covering the 25 marks. Once you have read the question properly, noted down the directions given, you will open the insert. Insert for this question has 2 texts, text A and text B. You have to read both and take out ideas according to the topic that is given. With a pencil, you can mark all the points relevant to the question on the insert. You will mark the points keeping in mind the bullet points mentioned in the question. First, you will take out points for the first bullet point and then for the second bullet point. The first bullet point is asking you to evaluate the views given in both texts. What does evaluation mean? When you evaluate an essay, an article, or any given text, you have to critically analyze what is written and you will discuss whether the writer's words are justifying his opinion. So you will take out points from text A and text B and then critically analyze them. For example, in text A, we can take out points like school councils may indeed be pointless if students' decisions are not valued. And if we look at Mr. Aziz, he is suggesting that students have little experience to bring to decisions about school. And it also speaks about the main function of a school, that the function of school is to educate. Comparatively, if we read text B, what do we evaluate from here? Student representation on its own is not enough, it needs planning. Some quite ambitious claims are made about its benefits. Not much is said about how much time and commitment it takes. So, if you look at both texts and we compare them, we'll see that text A illustrates a different approach to education and the purpose of school from text B. Text A is more authoritative of the teacher and there is lack of trust in students, whereas in text B, the teacher is taken as facilitator and it conveys more faith in students that they will make good decisions. So there is a difference between both texts, and this is what you are discussing when you evaluate. Now you go to the second bullet point. Give your own views based on what you have read about whether a school council would benefit students and teachers. So you will again take out all the points which you can use for your own views. When you are compiling your speech, you will not use these points the way they are written. You will change them into your own words. So you will read text A, take out all the relevant points. You can mark the insert with a pencil so that you have all the points in front of you when you're managing your speech writing. Now that you have marked relevant points for the bullet points in the question, you will start working on your speech writing. Before writing your speech, you must know the features of speech writing. Speech is written to be given to an audience. So remember, your wordings must convey that you are giving a speech to a crowd. That is what it means by register appropriate to text. You've been given directions on how to begin your speech, so you will begin with those words mentioned in the question. Thank you for coming to listen to me today. Once you have welcomed the people, you will mention your purpose. This is very important. On starting your speech, you must give why you want to talk to the audience. Your purpose must be mentioned. After thanking the audience, you will join in the sentence with the purpose. Your purpose is mentioned in the question. Whether students should participate in decisions made about school. And then you add in your voice and point of view. As you are aware, we currently do not have a school council. I personally believe this is short sighted and denies us the opportunity to develop important life skills. So, you were given a question which stated that you do not have a school council and you have to give your views. So, right after the purpose, you have to give your point of view. Then you start your second paragraph, which will carry all the ideas you had taken out from text A and B, and you will merge it with your ideas and opinions in your own words. After this, you will move on to your second and third paragraph, and there you are going to express the ideas and opinions that you've taken from text A along with the evaluation, and this you will do in your own words. You will blend in the ideas and you will constantly keep inclusive pronouns and direct address to connect to the audience. For example, the use of we. So, if you are using pronouns such as we, it creates a link between you and the audience. Further, in the next paragraph, you will add in ideas from text B and then give your evaluation. Don't forget, the argument must be sustained throughout. You do not leave track of the argument till the end. In the end, you will thank your audience for listening. That will be the end of your speech writing.